In the green rolling hills of a small European village, there lived a little calf named Clover. Clover was born on a crisp spring morning when the air was fresh and the meadow was still sprinkled with dew. Her fur was soft and white, with light brown patches that looked like clouds drifting across her body. From the moment she took her first wobbly steps, she was filled with curiosity. Clover lived on a peaceful farm owned by an elderly couple, Mr. and Mrs. Miller. They cared for their animals like family, and Clover quickly became their little treasure. But Clover wasn't like other calves. While the others were content to graze and nap, Clover loved to wander. She would often stand at the edge of the fence, staring at the distant mountains that seemed to touch the sky. One day, while exploring the meadow, Clover overheard Mr. Miller talking to a traveler who had stopped by. The traveler spoke about a grand fair in the nearby town, a place filled with music, colorful banners, and animals from all over Europe. The finest cow in the region wins a golden bell, the traveler said. Clover's ears perked up. A golden bell. She could almost hear it ringing in her imagination. From that moment, Clover had a dream, to visit that fair and win the golden bell. The days passed, and Clover began preparing in her own way. She practiced trotting gracefully. She ate the freshest grass to stay strong, and she even learned to listen to the wind so she could walk with confidence. The other animals laughed at her. "Clover, you're just a young calf," they said. "That fair is for grown cattle, not little dreamers." But Clover refused to give up. One foggy morning, the opportunity came. Mr. Miller decided to take some of his animals to the fair, and among them, he chose Clover. "She's still young," Mr. Miller said with a chuckle, "but she's got spirit." The journey to town was long. Clover passed through flower-filled valleys, crossed a sparkling river, and walked alongside busy roads she had never seen before. At every turn, her heart beat faster with excitement. When they finally reached the fair, Clover's eyes widened. There were bright stalls selling bread and cheese, musicians playing lively tunes, and children running with balloons. But most importantly, there were cows, tall, strong, and polished until their coats shone like the morning sun. Clover felt small, almost invisible among them. The competition began. One by one, the cows paraded before the judges. Some were massive with muscles like boulders. Others were sleek and elegant. When Clover's turn came, she remembered her practice. She walked with her head high, her steps light and steady. She didn't try to be the biggest or the strongest. She simply showed her true self. Her soft eyes, her gentle nature, and her quiet confidence spoke louder than size or age. The judges whispered to each other, their faces thoughtful. Finally, the announcer stepped forward. "This year's Golden Bell," he declared, "goes to Clover, the young calf with a heart full of courage." The crowd erupted in cheers. Mr. Miller beamed with pride as he placed the shiny golden bell around Clover's neck. From that day on, Clover became a symbol of the village, proof that even the smallest among us can achieve great things when we dare to dream. And every morning, as the golden bell rang softly in the meadow breeze, Clover remembered her journey and the lesson it taught her. Sometimes the biggest dreams come from the smallest hearts.